All right, my name is Carlos Grace. Welcome back to Spill the Beans, where I ask questions and we eat Beanboozled to see who gets the bad one or the good one. And this is, who are you?
Mr. O.
Mr. O.
I teach networking fundamentals in the West Ashley Center for Advanced Studies.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to this.
You ready?
Yes.
You ready?
I am.
Let's bring the first beans in. Okay, so what was I going to ask you? Where are you originally from?
Originally, I'm from Nigeria.
Okay.
And I grew up in Brooklyn, in New York, and moved to Charleston 5 years ago.
Okay. What's the difference between Nigeria and America?
Everything.
Everything? Everything.
People, weather, customs, traditions, everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and pick the first beans.
Okay.
That's a bad one.
That's a good one.
Would you get birthday cake?
Tastes like it.
I think I got dirty dishwater.
Oh, I definitely got
It's
birthday
not that
cake.
bad.
Yeah, you sure? You don't look like it's not that bad. You look like it's
mean,
pretty bad.
It's not great, but it doesn't. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I won't gloat too much. Mine is pretty tasty.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
You happy?
I love it.
I hate you. Next question. Brooklyn and South Carolina. What's the difference?
Huge difference. Well, people in Brooklyn tend to be more abrupt, right? People are always in a rush. So there's not a lot of chatting. If you ask a question, someone wants to just give you an answer and get rid of you as quickly as possible.
Okay.
In Charleston, you ask a question, and they'll talk to you for half an hour,
Right.
and it's just very friendly.
And you prefer Charleston over Brooklyn? For some things?
For some things.
For some
But
things.
Brooklyn is what I'm used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, go ahead. Pick one. Oh my goodness.
Pretty tasty.
What'd you get?
I don't know what it is, but I
Is
like
it marshmallow?
Tastes like marshmallows.
I think I got stink bug.
Too bad for you.
Okay. Let me get a drink of water. That's not great. That's not great. Feels a little unfair, doesn't
Hey,
it?
stink bug, you said?
Stink bug.
Oh, that's good. Maybe I rigged this thing.
Maybe. Because you are friends with Mr. McQueen, aren't you?
This is true.
Is this your?
I shouldn't gloat, though.
No, you shouldn't. Because you're gonna get a bad one. Is this your first year teaching?
No, I taught at Wando,
Okay.
and then the CAS in Mount Pleasant.
All right.
This is my first year here, though.
At the West Ashland one?
Yeah.
Okay. Any preference in teaching places or?
Well, it doesn't matter to me. What's important to me is that as I'm teaching computer science related stuff, I'm meeting people who are interested in this field. Because the reason I got into this was because I'm trying to get more people into the field. So my interest is looking at a classroom and figuring out who's into this, and trying to kind of move them along the path until they get to college and they start taking classes.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's all that's important.
All right. Go ahead.
All right.
Thinking hard about this?
I am.
What is that? It's either Old Bandage or pomegranate.
This tastes like Old Bandage.
Does it?
Yeah.
What does pomegranate taste like?
It's almost reddish,
It's like a fruit, right?
like, yeah, fruity, reddish, cherry-like.
I don't even.
Yeah, this is Old Bandage.
It's Old
Yeah,
Bandage.
it
I don't
tastes
know
like
what
Old
mine
Bandage.
is. Mine might be Old Bandage.
Really?
I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever had.
This doesn't taste
pomegranate.
good. Well, it doesn't taste horrible.
Doesn't taste horrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't choose it if I
Right.
wanted to eat something.
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
What was I gonna ask? What did you do before teaching? Because I know you did a lot of work, right? With
Yeah.
companies and
I
stuff.
did a lot of work.
Yeah.
Wrote software,
Okay.
right? I used to be a consultant. So the company I worked for, banks and different institutions had upgrades that they wanted to do to their systems.
Okay.
They would hire us to go in. We would go to whatever city they were located in. We would live there for about 5 or 6 months, whatever team was sent there. and we would overhaul their systems. We would write new software, create new systems for them.
Wow.
And so we got to travel and live in a bunch of different places, which it was really cool because the company would pay for all your expenses.
Right.
And if you had friends that lived in that city, you got to hang out and just be out there for months and just having fun.
That's cool. Did you start doing that when you came to America, or was that?
No, I came in when I was 8 years old.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so you
grew
weren't
up
in
here.
Nigeria
Yeah,
that
yeah,
long.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
So this looks like it's either dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
Oh man, I don't like the sound of that, man. Seriously.
I think I got strawberry banana. That's nice.
There's dead fish.
That's nice. Is that dead fish?
Yeah. Doesn't taste like dead fish, but I would
Have
imagine
you had dead fish before?
Every day I eat dead fish.
Really?
Yeah, I never eaten
I
it
always
live.
suspected that when I was in your class. I was like, this man
Very funny.
eating something weird.
I've never eaten a live fish.
Okay.
Rotted fish. No, that's what I haven't eaten. But every fish is dead when I eat it.
Do we have rotten fish in here, or can we bring that in? No? Okay. Do you think you'll ever go back to coding with companies and stuff like
I
that?
do that. Well, with companies, no, but I do that myself. I do it
okay.
for. I have a business I run, so
Oh,
I
okay.
always have to write stuff for that,
Okay,
create
cool.
new parts to it, upgrade stuff.
Okay.
And then I have people I know who need systems built, so I'll do stuff like that with them.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's your company called?
I'm not gonna tell these guys. I have students who are already trying to do investigations on me.
Oh my
The
goodness.
less information I give them, the better.
By the way, we have a live audience in here. It's Mr. O's class, and we're being pretty quiet, so thank you guys. Go ahead and pick
All right.
one. Let's see what this one is. Rotten egg or buttered popcorn?
Oh, those are
So-
extremes.
Yeah.
Has to be rotten eggs.
You think so? I guess this is buttered popcorn?
This is a weird one.
Yeah, this one.
I don't think they were able to get it just on the nose.
Actually, it's funny because for the buttered popcorn, it says naturally and artificially flavored. It's
Okay.
the only one that says that. So, it's not bad, but it's
Yeah,
not,
this one isn't
it's not
horrible.
great.
Yeah.
You know?
It's right there in between.
Yeah. Let me pull out my questions. 'cause
All right.
I lost count.
All right.
What made you want to do networking? That's a good one.
Well, I started off writing software, so I went to school for software engineering.
Okay.
So after that, went into the field. And the thing about computer science, the more you know about adjacent areas, the better you are, the more valuable you are, the better
Okay.
you can do your job.
All right.
So as a part of writing software, it's good for you to understand how systems are arranged, right? Because it helps you write your program to talk to the system and be more efficient.
Okay.
So as a result of that, I learned about networking and now I'm teaching it.
All right. Is it easy money? If you know what you're doing?
Software,
Mm-hmm.
it's not easy.
Not easy?
No, you'll be up in the middle of the night scratching your head and banging your head against the wall.
Right.
It's pretty tough. It's just a bunch of logic puzzles, really.
Mhm.
That's what software engineering is.
A lot of math, right?
Well, no, you need math to get the degree, but
Mhm.
when you're in there, you don't really need math, but it's
Okay.
good to understand math for certain purposes. For example, I had a friend who was an astronomer, right, astrophysicist, actually,
Right.
and he needed to use a lot of math in his programming
Okay.
so he could do his job. So if you work with scientists, then you need to know a lot of math. But if you work with video game developers, you need to know about physics, like jumping, gravity, how things go through air, how they react when they hit objects, the math behind that.
Right.
But if you're doing other stuff, then you just need simple math. Like if you work with business people, that's what what I work with.
Right.
Then you just need to know basic business math.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Go
All right.
ahead. Pick your bean.
All right.
What does this look like to you?
I don't know.
Is this even on here? This looks like the rotten egg and the buttered popcorn.
Uh-oh.
I think Mr. McQueen said, is it not that one?
No, this might be dry. What is that? Birthday? Oh no, that's not it. Yeah, this is something different. These guys are.
All right, let's just try
These
it.
guys gave me the system. Oh.
That's bad.
This tastes like buttered popcorn.
Does that? I think this is rotten egg. Yeah.
This tastes like movie
Bad.
theater popcorn, which is rotten already anyway.
You don't like movie theater popcorn?
No.
Bro, that's the best kind of popcorn, especially if it's fresh.
Yeah, I don't know if it's fresh. That's the thing. Maybe I always get there when it's stale.
What do you guys think? Is movie theater popcorn good or not good?
You guys love
See?
it? 5 points off for everybody that said yes. 5 points off. If you said yes, 5 points off. That's 10 points off for you.
Wow.
15 points off for you.
I'd get some popcorn now to clean my mouth. Cool. So what does the future hold for you?
All sorts of things. I always believe in doing a lot of different things.
Okay.
So outside of teaching, I have a few things on the fire.
Right.
So I'm always looking for new things and improving on the things I've already done. Well, we have more.
Oh.
Jeez. Whoa, what's this going to be?
Yeah. Want to try it?
All right, let's do it.
Go for it.
This one's got a cover. What's that all about?
I think they just forgot to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll complain later.
All right.
You can leave a review on Yelp.
Sounds good.
Liver and onions or cappuccino?
Oh, but I like both though.
You like liver and onions?
I love that.
From
What, are you
where?
kidding me?
Like animals or humans?
What are you talking about? Humans? Oh, you got some outside
I
interests
knew
I
it.
didn't know
I
about
knew it.
before,
I
right? Fava beans.
All right, cappuccino. That's not bad.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
It does taste like liver. After a few chews, then you start to get the liver flavor.
You got the liver flavor?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
you like
can
it,
deal
right?
with it. I like liver.
Exactly.
I don't understand when
You're-
people don't like liver. I love liver. I don't eat it all the time, but I love it.
What kind of liver, though? Like cow liver?
Chicken, cow, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
What's things that you want your students to learn? Like one key thing from networking.
Well, for example, we just finished a project where they configured consumer routers. A consumer router is the type of router you have at home,
Okay.
the type that gives you Wi-Fi throughout your household.
Right.
Just knowing how to deal with that is a really basic skill in today's world.
Okay.
And I always emphasize to them, this is something that you can actually use. There's a bunch of stuff, like we use the word esoteric, there's a bunch of esoteric stuff that you learn. This is stuff that you're never going to come across
Right.
if you never go into this industry. Here's one practical thing that you're going to need to know, especially if you go to live on your own,
Okay.
and you're the only one in the household that would be relied upon
Right.
to deal with the router, right? Why don't you pay attention? So you'll be able to deal with this when you're living on your own, and
Right.
you don't want to have to call somebody and wait a week for them to have free time to come over.
Right. So it's something like you can take
Yeah,
to your
something
personal
that you can
life, too,
actually,
not
yeah,
just a
you can actually
career.
use.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always try to differentiate between those two, and whenever something that's usable comes up, I always try to remind them that this is usable. So definitely
Right.
try to walk away with this
and,
knowledge.
And it's true too. I mean, like routers go out all the time, and
All
we have
the
to call
time.
AT&T or whoever.
Right? Why would you want to do
come
that?
over.
Yeah. You can
So,
just do it yourself.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect explanation.
Oh
Go
boy.
ahead. See what this is.
Yikes.
This. I don't know what these are.
I
This
wish
could
there
be-
was something telltale
I
about
think,
it.
I think it's Stinky Socks or Tutti Frutti.
Oh boy.
So they look exactly the same too.
Yeah.
You ready?
All right, let's do it. This is good.
Really? Mine's good too.
Really?
All right, we got two good ones.
What? Is that a trick?
I don't think so. Okay, not bad.
Maybe
All right.
is that toothpaste?
Next one I think is toothpaste.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't spoil it. Come on, man.
No, I was trying to figure out what flavor it was.
Oh,
Mm.
and Tutti Frutti, I think.
Mm.
Oh.
Okay, it really was tutti frutti. Okay.
Mhm. All right.
Mhm.
But what's your most favorite experience or memory of working in networking?
Well, software more so.
Software,
Just travel,
travel.
meeting people in different cities,
Okay.
living expenses paid
Right.
in different cities, doing trainings, like just deciding, oh, I've never been in Nevada.
Right.
Oh, there's a training in Nevada,
Mhm.
and just go to the accounting people and say, hey, listen, I want to do this training in Nevada.
Right.
And there will be a similar training in New York. I lived in New York, right?
Okay.
In New York, they would never say, hey, why didn't you choose the one that's right here?
Right. Yeah.
They would just be like, okay, go ahead.
Okay.
And they pay for everything, and the hotel,
Right, yeah, you
the
get
food,
travel, right?
everything.
Yeah.
So I just go hang out in Nevada
Okay,
for like 3 weeks or whatever.
Is Nevada cool or?
No, I mean, just giving you an
Oh,
example.
okay, gotcha,
Most
yeah,
of the
yeah.
stuff I did was in California.
Okay.
You know,
That's
like
nicer than
LA,
Nevada,
and,
right?
right, and stuff
Okay.
like that. So different parts of California most of the time, because I have a ton of friends in California, so I always like to go over there.
Right.
And hang
If you
out with
can,
them.
right?
Yeah.
You're like a military guy, just like picking where to go, right? To travel or
right.
something. For his
Yeah,
job.
right. As if you were in the military. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
All right. I think is this the last one? Not the last one. Okay.
No?
My bad.
I'm gonna
I feel like it's
pick
the second to last.
All right, I'm gonna pick the the more intimidating looking one.
Is that out of kindness or? I hope so.
Oh,
Bar for peach.
yeah, this is a bad one.
Mine's a bad one. I think I got barf.
Yeah, this.
How does that taste?
If there was one, remember you said dead fish?
Yeah. That's what it
this
tastes
tastes like rotting fish.
Rotting fish?
Yeah.
Which is what you haven't tried before, right? So
Yeah, right.
it's something new.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's.
Yeah, I think we both got good ones last time, and now we both got bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me defer to my questions. How is working at the CAS?
It's fun.
You like it?
Yeah, I like the teachers. They're quirky.
Okay.
Yeah, the students are interesting.
Do you see yourself doing this for a while?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. Because for me, it's a personal sort of objective, right?
Right.
Trying to get more people into the computer science industry. I don't know if you're aware. You were there before, so you might have heard me say this a few times. We have a shortage in the U.S., right?
Right. Yeah.
So there's a point, and this is an ongoing thing, where we had to source people from China and India because India has a huge complex of what they call technical schools,
Right.
where they teach really high-end computer science.
Okay.
So people who get in there, and India is the second largest country by population in the world.
Right.
So people who get in there are pretty good at what they do.
Yeah.
So the U.S. and a lot of companies from out here like to source from there, as well as China.
Okay.
But we have so much potential here in the country, but we've been kind of slow to develop
Yeah.
that, right? So,
What makes you think why the U.S. is so slow compared to these other countries?
Well, there's been this feeling of traditional fields, like legal field, the medical field, and stuff like that. So people are still stuck in the old way of thinking.
Right.
Even though everything around us is technology based, they still don't understand this is an entire field that needs people to work in it, people to innovate in it, and people to just be in it.
Right.
So there's just been sort of dragging the feet, but the U.S. government decided to create a STEM program and to start to push it, and the whole cybersecurity curriculum is in existence because of that.
Okay.
So slowly we're starting to ratchet up,
All right.
and I think probably in another 5 years or so we're going to get to where we need to be.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Go ahead. Last one.
All right.
Hopefully this one I think it's going to be good for both of us.
I hope so.
Hope so.
I'll wait.
Wait for
you
me.
to
You
get
want
up
to clink?
Ching ching.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's not bad.
I like that. I can work with that.
Toothpaste or berry blue?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
You used to eat toothpaste when you were a kid?
No,
Yeah, there's like the edible kind.
no, I never had edible toothpaste.
You never had
No, no, I
used
was
to
born. I was
swallow
born a
that stuff
man.
every time I was done with it.
I was born a man. I didn't have the kitty toothpaste.
Oh, you were born a man?
Mhm.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
that makes sense, right?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, I was a man.
You got a big head on you. You know?
Oh, you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy.
All right. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thank you for coming, Mr. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Cheers.
Thank you, live audience.
All right.
Woo. Thanks, man.
All good.
That's it.